welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Prehistoric Hunt on Tenebris Island, where it sounds like we've got some game already pretty close to us. Last episode, we just got a few more random contracts and stuff done. I don't need a compy collar on us. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to bring, but I'm kind of thinking maybe even putting the tranquilizer rifle back, because we don't get their contracts all that often, and having the compound bow for up close might not be too bad either. So I need carbon arrows. There we go, and plenty of ammo for the others, so I think we're okay there. I'll take a look at the contracts just to see if there's anything... nothing super close for us here. Let me see about the pinpointed Prehistoric, just because, again, that's a pretty good chunk... Okay, no, definitely not. Maybe we'll just do some free hunting as we try to roam a bit more. I do want to go into the northern half of Tenebris Island now, so we're going to move over that way. Keep our ears open for whatever we hear. And see about what we can go on, because there's still a lot of stuff to see and go after. Like, the Therizinosaurus, we have a contract for one of those we haven't seen yet on the map. The new Rexes, we haven't actually seen one yet. We've got a lot of stuff we could hunt and go for. Like, as much as all the content is nice to have added for Prehistoric Hunt to, like, go after, I feel like the priority still should be trying to refine it a bit further. Oh, that actually wasn't too bad to take him down. Head, neck, lung, stomach, and thigh. Yeah, we'll claim. Close that. I forgot there were raptors that did roam right around here just at the end of last episode. Oh, we got that down, and we'll keep going along the beach and then find a decent spot to try cutting up north. We might try going more where the Stegosaurus contracts were, which I think were, like, way over here. But it does seem like it's going to be difficult trying to get decent shots in for a lot of things. But, yeah, trying to refine the experience more. Like, I still feel like the dinosaurs are really in motion and walking along, like, their set paths without rests way too much. Like, if you want to reward the player for being able to get hits at, like, the lungs and organs and vitals and stuff, you kind of have to also want to give the opportunity for them to get the practice in of, like, waiting for the good shots to come and getting them on stationary targets. But it's not too often we really come across the point where, like, we see too many of the animals have, like, stopped and are just, like, grazing or resting or sitting. And there is also the bridge down there. I don't know if we'll have anything like a little hub station too close to that. But we can at least go down there and check that out. Kind of feel like if you're going to have a bridge, you'll also want to have like a little trail system connected to it. Just that way it actually feels like it has use. But we'll just go down there and see. I should take a look. Yeah, you know what? Okay, we'll take a look at that Stego contract, because they... Oh, actually... Apparently they might not be too far away from us. Now, I do have to be careful about how much damage the Stegosaurus could do to us, given they have the Thagomizer on their tail. But the trophy integrity isn't actually all that bad for what... Oh, crap. Oh, I want a keybind for those frickin' health kits. Not this crap in the menu, then you have to use and then there. Just a proper keybind for them, because they are too essential to have to keep using them. Like, that's one of the things. It feels weird for a game at times. Like, equipment 1, 2, 3... Yeah, see, I don't have anything that sees, like, just heal. Like, you want to make... Oh, Lord, where even are we? Okay, we're apparently quite a ways off, so we'll have to cover some ground. But, like, you want to make it a hunting game, but the weapons don't feel like they have impact, but you want to have vital organs and such be a key component of, like, placing your shots well, but you don't give the dinosaurs these stall points or natural behavior that, like, other hunting titles you'd have. It's this weird paradox of, like, trying to tread two different directions that I don't think work well in conjunction. Well, in pairing as they do. Like, if it's a hunting game, you can't make it to FPS. If it's FPS, you can't make it to hunting game. Feels like it's trying to bring elements of both in, but that kind of strips them of what makes them great if they, like... And that's a Rex. Oh, dang. How did I get you in just 2 shots? But that's the new Rex. I do quite like the update to him. Gives it its own unique look and feels... Oh, that's why, because, like, Allosaurus went after it, too. I was going to say, yeah, there's no way a Rex goes down just 2 shots in this game. Be nice if you had a lung shot with this weapon, they would, but... Again, that's not really how the game works. And again, there's a case of, like, okay, you have these health kits to heal yourselves from the dinos, but it's kind of slow and clunky to use them in the middle of things, but you don't have a spot you can, like, slap them in for, like, ease of use. Okay, we do have the... I just thought I'd try a couple at it. We do have the contract for one still to go, but... Sounded like someone was also coming back from where we were, so let's keep going. But then, too, there's also, like, the contracts also don't feel like they're the most rewarding. Like, kill 2 Rexes, get 100 credits. You're probably going to blow the 100 credits trying to take down just one, for, like, that is a reward back. And, like, I know there's going to be the thing, like, oh, well, there is contract mode that you'll get more points from. But that doesn't feel like that addresses the problems. It kind of reinforces the issues. Like, it means that if you do get shots not placed right, they're even more punishing. Okay, Utah Raptor tracks. Thankfully, we do have a lot of ammo in all of our weapons. Oh, that's ahead of us. So yeah, it's just, I want them to try to figure out what direction they really want to bring the direction for Prehistoric Hunt in, and focus harder on that. If you're going to go hunting game, then go a little bit more serious with it. Like, that, I'd imagine, would have been, like, a long shot. No, it seems like maybe it is running off. Like, if it is a vital hit to, like, say, lung or heart or that, which... which would kill the animal, have it so it doesn't really try fighting you, but the instincts to, like, flee are more present. Like, with a grievous wound, I think that should focus on it doesn't try to take you out with it. It's more survival of... it tries to flee and live. And continuing to engage with the player. I don't know if it's a case of, like, if it goes undetected, then that behavior stays in place, given, like, how this Utah didn't really know where we were, so it's run off. Or how that exactly works. Or, like, again, have it for some carnivorous dinosaurs, where enough damage has been dealt. It kind of breaks them from going predatory to... it's dead and doesn't try. Okay, kind of surprised at all the, I doubt it's going to count because I think I took the contract after I killed them, but let's just see. Like, you... Okay, yeah, so that was one... Yeah, heart thigh, that took down with one shot. God, yeah, it sounds like there's so many threats around here. Ooh, a diamond, but... Yeah, I'll just claim that. New personal best score on them. And I don't know... No, I think the one I'm still trying to track... Oh. I've got... Oh, okay, I think the red dots are unclaimed corpses. As it looks like the Sarco might have died over there. Oh yeah, it literally says... Okay, that's probably something that's also taken off in hard mode, is, like, corpses don't show up on the map. I was like, have to imagine... this Utah is dead. Oh, God, it does sound like we are in a mess here. I do thankfully have all of our health kits, but... Yeah, okay, so the red dots mean corpses still to find, or you wounded and they've gone down. We've got more raptor tracks. There's probably more raptors around here. I think I want to work down towards the Sarco and grabbing the rest of our stuff that we dropped on death. So yeah, it does say that there's the raptor in the area, but we're not going to mind that for a moment. We'll just get down to our stuff and see. Now, one thing I do also have to keep in mind is, there could well be Allosaurus in the area. Oh. Okay, it looks like we actually have a road here. So that's handy to know for, like, coming back up this way. We'll probably see about getting onto that. Yeah, that's probably the Sarco body there. And we'll see what all we got done to it. I'm guessing the arrows eventually killed it, but... How many shots did it take from them, and how much time? Just a couple. Actually, one did get to the lung, and took off most of the health there. But yeah, I still didn't have enough time to open the menu, pop the health pack, and keep going. I know the use of them is probably meant to be in your periods after, like, they've gone down or such, but... I don't know, it still feels like something's just not quite fully clicking for it to be a hunting title to me. I should also probably try to get more scopes, too. That way I don't have to keep on flip-flopping with the optic there. Let's see. Yeah, the parasaur there. Okay. We'll take that. We don't have any other... Okay, that's way up in the corner there. Let me head up for that road and we'll see about trying to follow that. Because maybe that'll let us also take a good look at what's way ahead and get some better, longer shots in. Also try to keep an eye on the HUD map, too, just in case we see another landmark show up. But I do have to admit, with all the sounds, it does make the nights more tense, never knowing how far things are that you're hearing. But I do like that they also included, if you don't like being out at night too often, you can change the length of it. Okay, we got new contracts. Yeah, we'll just select that. I don't know if they're... No, okay, I guess our Brachiosauruses are somewhere on this half of the map. And that's Utah down by the cabin, but we won't worry about that for a while. Let's see what we got over in this area, because this was, I think, where it seemed like the Stegosauruses were often highlighted. So maybe this is like, sort of like how we had the Parasaur fields down here. Yeah, so these guys, I think it's basically just keep an eye on them and listen for the cry, and that'll let you know that's when they're coming in for an attack. They are hard to get the vital hits in, though. Basically, when they swoop, you're only getting the headshot. And because it doesn't seem like some of the weapons have, like, full penetration, they don't go through to hit and connect with, like, the lungs or heart or more beyond the head. Are you just going to fly off and die? I think that's what's going to happen with that guy. He doesn't seem to be coming back around, although... Nothing on the map yet, so we'll just keep going this way. Ooh. Okay, looks like we're getting towards a redwood forest, though. And something else, too. Okay, let's just keep going along, because... Aim with those couple of Oh, good lord, everything is going on here. Yeah, that's the one we wounded, I'm pretty sure, but it's not going down yet. I guess we haven't hit any vitals, so... It's basically all just glancing blows that won't take it down. I don't know, too, if that's one of the things about the crossbow... Or, sorry, not the crossbow. The compound bow that's a benefit is... It continues like a bleed out longer than rifles and firearms do. So that's why it was able to take down that Sarco. But yeah, this is quite the interesting change of area here. Almost kind of like a marshland. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing any pubs yet. And no Stegosaurus contract to help us narrow down where we might find our first of them. I do believe Tenebris is meant to be like more of a advanced map, or like a more difficult map to hunt on, just because Moreau had much more open and wide areas than we have compared to this. We do have power lines, so that's at least a sign that there might be something at one end of them. I thought if we come across a raptor, well, maybe not here. I was going to say, because they do have their little bit of a high behavior where they like hiding in the bushes, I thought maybe there'd be some here, but there's not all that many bushes I think they could hide themselves in. Yeah, we'll take the Stego contract. And actually, it looks like they're more down towards the coast from here. But that's our first Therizinosaurus. Although I'm guessing he's been wounded, because again, few animals go down in one hit in this game, ever. Again, interesting model and texture work to it. Oh no, wow, okay, I'll take that. That was actually a clean one-shot kill. I thought somebody else would have damaged him to get to that point, but apparently not. Yeah, I'm going to follow the power lines this way, just to see... Okay, it looks like they are going up into the mountains more. What the... Okay, there's a body here? Oh no, it's a fallen tree, I think. I thought it was like the two legs of something sticking out, but I think it's just a fallen tree, how that looks. Yeah, that's a weird... I thought it was the back legs of something that was killed. Oh, okay, we also got... more Allosaurus tracks, I think? No, Therizinosaurus. I really gotta fix my mouse. There's a little bit of a double-click issue. It's not too bad most of the time, but... as you can see, sometimes it seems to have a hair trigger. It doesn't really make up for my bad aim or anything, but it's just something that can make fumbling through click menus a little bit more annoying. Okay, getting... yeah, let's see if I can follow these up into the mountains more. I know it sounded like there were some things up here, too, that we're going to be getting close to, but... it is what it is. Might have been another Therizinosaurus just there. Sounded... herbivorous, weirdly enough, which, I mean... I don't know how herbivorous exactly has a sound to it, but it doesn't sound like the more growl, angry sort of sound effects like you usually expect with carnivorous dinosaurs. Actually, check and see. Alright, the track... okay, track 1 is way out, so no point in going for that. We'll swap over to that one. That's other way now. I don't know where to focus. It sounds like there's things to both our left and right. Okay, so it does seem like, at least for the Therizinosaurus, the heart shots are the ones that... oh, actually, nice little detail of the underbelly there. The heart shots do really... oh, too... like, I think maybe with the trophy integrity, maybe this rifle is actually much stronger than it's meant to be for them. Oh, of course, now I get that. But you know what? If we can find them, we might try going for them, because I don't think it'll be too hard getting the hit integrity we need. And yeah, I don't see any red dot from that other Thalassodromeus, so I don't think we took it down with the couple of wounds we gave it. I just want to, again, try to find the end of the power lines, because hopefully that means there's a spot that basically serves as like a camp we can work from. And yeah, I think the redwoods over there are meant to be Therizinosaur territory. Yeah, we've got tracks of something up here. Okay, I think they're more Therizinosaurus. Or Allosaur. No, Therizin. Like, as intimidating as it is to see them, I think I'd rather contend with them than, like, say, Allosaurus or T-Rexes. Definitely better than T-Rexes, because those things are tanks in this game. I'm surprised how long these power lines are. Yeah, it's basically circling back. Okay, I don't think we're going to find anything this way for a while, given how they keep going. It's almost like they're cycling back more towards the cabin, and I can't imagine there's going to be a campsite over there with them. There's got to be something over here, so let's follow these back the way we came from and see about breaking off more into that redwood forest. Also try to keep our... okay, we got another Quetzalcoatlus, but again, it's kind of hard to get those hits into the... Oh! Well, that's worth a check out. Surprised power lines weren't leading over to the big dome. You think that'd be a little bit more necessary for it? Come on in again. Oh. What kind of behavior is that? Okay. As I go way up there. I gotta remember, it's not right click to pull back, it's left click. And he got stuck in a tree. Flyers might need some more work and refinement as well. Okay, ground's not shaking, so whatever we heard isn't too close. Yeah, I'm going to take that Quetzalcoatlus trove, or that contract, because if this guy does go down in just a moment... There we go. He should count for it. Because he didn't die before we accepted it. There we go. Yeah, neck, head, neck. Almost could use a point where, like, they come down to land to, rest, and then go from there. And we're still at 100% health, which is good, since we're going to probably try the bow now on Therizinosaur. There should be one probably coming back on this trail right here in just a moment. Oh, that I... Okay, that's actually the first... I don't know if he got stuck or that was actually like an idle animation of like him kind of shaking his shoulders and chest a bit. But yeah, gotta be careful because that was an Allosaurus, although probably pretty beat up if it, again, one shot took it down. Just want to see what it says for like trophy integrity on him. Oh yeah, he's beaten up a fair bit there. There's a... Oh, and yeah, we do have... The dome looks like it is going to serve as a hub spot. I'm just going to head down first, try to see about finding the Therizinosaur that's supposed to be in this area. And then we'll go up over there for that. It's pretty hilly here, but I think we'll be okay. coming back. I do think, too, one thing they possibly could try implementing for making it easier to know, like, what weapons are ethical for what things is to kind of use, like, the tier or class system that the hunter or way of the hunters used. So that way, I think instead of, like, having to go into tab and then finding the one you want, and then going to the info here, it's a little bit more easier where it's just, like, say, class 4, class 5, etc. Oh, 50 cal is actually... yeah, all the heavy stuff is ethical for them. So if I do find them, I can just keep using the big old rifle on them. I think as long as I can get the clean heart shots, and with how they have basically like the full front chest exposed, they're probably one of the easiest ones to get those shots in on. Now, I don't know how much damage they do if they actually reach you, because with those claws... oh, okay, saw a shadow flying over, but I don't think it's too close to us. Yeah, those claws are usually considered a pretty deadly weapon in games where Therizinosaurus actually are... oh, is that one? Yes, it is. No, has he come to a standstill? I think he has, but he's behind that tree. Yeah, in games like Ark, where they have them, they have the Therizinosaurus claws are really devastating if you're basically armored up or anything other than a dino. And lung, stomach, lung. Yeah, not bad, I suppose. It does still count for the integrity we need. And I will pop another health kit just because they do take down 40 health with one slap. Or I guess it's more like one slash, but... let's keep going and see what else we can find. As well as maybe... well, I don't know if we'll have this in North... no, those aren't in the area. I was going to say, this might be an area where the North Saurus are. But I guess they're another one that's like more on this half of the map. We'll try to get this other Therizinosaurus, get that contract done, and then march our way for the big dome. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like Jurassic World and Jurassic Park, like an aviary, given the... oh, large sizing of it, or what? Okay, looks like... okay, I'm guessing that was the Therizinosaurus we just heard. Should be closing in on it. I say that, although it is steadily moving along its path. I don't have any callers to bring it back around. My guess might be, too, is we will get callers for a lot of these species in the future. It's just, right now, it was better to put them in to be huntable, and then more of the items and rounding out parts will come later. Okay, no, it should be... I think it's somewhere up ahead this way still. I thought maybe it was up in the mountains that we were on, but no, it should be down in these in the woods. No, okay, I've got the track line. Oh, it looks like this might be a rare coloration for it. It is. Oh. Dang, that... Okay, it can take off more than 40 health at one swipe. Oh, and we are quite a ways off from our stuff now. Okay, we'll make our way back down there. But yeah. Okay, at least that's the... Wait, what happened to the Therizinosaurus con? Did we not... Do you lose the contract if you die trying to pursue it? Because, like, I think we still needed the second one and we weren't having the option come up. Oh, if that's the case, that is such a BS thing, too. Oh, and I have no first aid kits, so we can't heal ourselves back up. Oh, lordy. Yeah, again, the game almost shoots itself in the foot a lot with decisions for trying to get through it. And are these more Therizinosaurus? Yeah, they are. Definitely has to refine and figure out what it wants to be much more focused and honed in on. I think that's a Therizinosaurus just up ahead. I don't have a lot of ammo left for the heavy rifle either. Okay, that's another one down. I don't know if that was the same tail that I kind of saw in the distance up here that then vanished or not. I want to say I hope it was, but... Ah! And these little buggers. God, there's so much that's... And again, we have no way of regaining health without health kits, so... Almost wonder if I should... That'll stop you bugger. Does take a chunk off of the, integrity, but it is pretty cathartic. Oh, and there is another Therizinosaurus died. My thinking is, we'll go back, grab our stuff, and then I think I'll just have to call for the cell phone to take us back to the cabin and turn everything in. Like, I'm really hoping... Oh, please don't let it be raptors, too. Okay, those look like stego tracks. I think we'll be left alone. As long as we don't, like, provoke them or go chasing after them. But I do think that's the advantage the compound bow does offer you, is it'll continue to bleed out the dinos if you've hit them. Whereas the rifles have more of like a cutoff point to their... No, bugger. Okay, somewhere around here. Looks like a little more forward. Oh, great. Okay, God, this rifle is definitely carrying me here. But that's at least another one down. Eventually more points for us to use. And our body is where? Says it should be somewhere... Oh, there's our stuff. Right, let's pop a health kit. We got some more ammo back, which is great. Yeah, we'll head down, collect that Therizinosaurus, just because it's already dead. And then we'll get out of here using the cell phone for the first time. Which I think I actually have to put... Yeah, oh. I can put the Guandon collar back as well. Forgot I had that in that slot still. I doubt there'll be anything on the way. Yeah, nothing. Okay, that's actually probably for the best so I don't get sidetracked with wanting to try to wrap today's episode up. Oh, I can follow right along with the footsteps. And I think this is a rare coloration skin, too. It looked like it had a different color as it smacked us. But that's the thing about the Therizinosaurus, is a lot of media where it's used really highlights the claws and puts a lot of emphasis that they're really dangerous. Like Ark, it basically shreds you if you're not a dinosaur. Even if you are a dinosaur, I think it actually does do fair damage, too. This game, it seems like it can range from 40 damage up to over 60. Here you are. Yeah, you got a really bright coloration on you. Oh, actually, pretty decent. Not quite a diamond, but still nice to get. And then, yeah, two lung shots, and that still kept going for this long. Surprised at that. Okay, but let's see about... No. I guess that's for us. Now, does that take us to... Doesn't seem like there's like a little menu to say like where it takes you, so I wonder if it will just take us to like what the nearest point is, or if like there's something we'll interact with for this chopper. Although, I feel like the rotors are spinning maybe a little slow on it. But you know, it's nothing too major. No, there's something. Rope coming down. Okay, yeah, so it is a menu from there. And just like that, we're back to us. God, and it's non-consumed on use, which is another nice little point. Very welcome addition to the game. It's one thing that I always was mentioning I would love to have, be able to get around, like, at the end of the hunts easier. And, yeah, unfortunately, I guess you do lose whatever your top contract is on a death, because we don't have the Therizinosaurus sample one here. We at least got some funding back, which is going to be very useful. Alright, more first aid kits right off the bat for next time. And we want more 700. Or, actually, hang on. Let me check the storage. Yeah, throw the Guandon collar in. That is the 50 cal. So we got a fair bit, and... yeah, might as well put both scopes on there. So, I mean, we still aren't doing great for funds when we look at the full total. Like, I've only got 700, but at least we picked up everything to keep going for more stuff. Again, I don't really have any other weapons I'm aiming to pick up or use, because we basically got everything aside from the other heavy rifles. I also don't super know if you really need more weapons. The only thing I could think of is, like, heavy shotgun. So that way, if you do get, like, in close quarters with a Rex, you have something that's more cannon, almost, for use for self-defense. And then, yeah, adjustable rangefinder. Eventually, maybe I'd try saving up for that, but I think I'd probably most of all be going for better sights, like the 8x32. But on this map, it's also kind of hard to use those scopes unless, like, we're trying to snipe out from the beach. And yeah, we hear the Allosaurus steadily. Okay, but for now, this is... you know what, actually, let me pop a health kit and buy a new one, and then we'll end the episode out. There we go. So yeah, we are good to wrap up this episode of Prehistoric Hunt for the weekend. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.